Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga with Britta. Today we have a special class to help strengthen our bones. Today you will want a strap and a stool, a chair, a laundry basket, something you can extend your leg and put on top. So this will be the setup and let's begin. Did you know that there are 12 poses that have been proven to help against osteoporosis? We're going to see how those work applied in a chair and standing with chair support. There will be one pose with wall support as well. We're going to begin standing. Face the chair, step back with the left leg, turn the heel out, and this is our Warrior Two stance. Let's come up into Warrior Two, bend the front leg. Let's stay in each pose for 3 breaths. Straighten the front leg, reach the arm forward and come down until the hand is placed on the seat of the chair. Extend the other arm overhead into triangle pose. Put the gaze anywhere that feels good, including looking up. Then extend that raised arm overhead into extended side angle. Raise back up to triangle. Switch the back foot pointing forward and change hand positions. Top hand comes down and the bottom hand raises up. This is revolved triangle. Bring the top hand down, come back up to standing. Now we'll switch to the other side. Come into a Warrior Two foot position with the left leg forward, right leg back. Bring the arms up, bend the front knee, and breathe. Straighten the front leg, shift the body forward, bring the hand down and the other one up. Triangle. Extend the arm overhead, extended side angle. Raise it back up to triangle. Switch the back foot position so both feet are pointing forward. Switch out the hands. Come into revolved triangle. Bring the top hand down. Come back up to standing. Now we'll take a seat. Our first pose is bridge pose. So the way this works is we need weight to be pressed into the legs. Arms are going to come back and take hold of the sides of the chair, and it's a back bend. So begin the back bend, press weight into the feet like you're trying to lift yourself slightly out of the chair. So we'll have strong legs, strong glutes, strong back holding the shape, and strong arms holding you in place. So that's the setup. Now I'm going to turn the chair sideways so you can see what it looks like from this way. This time we'll get into the pose together and hold it. Okay, bring the arms back, open the chest, Take a hold of the side of the chair. Begin the back bend, holding the spine strong and the arms strong to help hold the position. Then press weight into the legs. So the goal is to flex all of the back body muscles and the arms. Breathe. And release. Turn my chair back forward. Next, we'll need the prop. So the next part is hand to big toe. So we can start just by holding our legs strong out in front of us, and we'll hold it there for 3 breaths. Really fire through the muscles of the leg. Jut that heel out. All right, let's switch to the other side. Heel out, fire the muscles of the leg. One more breath. All right, next, you can bring it out on top of the prop and take hold of the strap. Bring the strap around the foot, hold on to it, flex the whole leg, and pull it up slightly. You can hold on to the opposite side of the chair for support. And breathe 3 times. And release. Do the same leg out to the side. So, you can take the leg out wide, hold and extend it, just like we did before. Breathe 3 times. It's okay if this is harder than the other side. And then bring the prop over, bring the leg up, strap around, and raise up. Hold on to the other side of the chair for support, and balance. 3 breaths. The leg muscles and the arm muscles should be engaged here. And release. Let's do the other side. Bring the leg up. Strap around. Hang onto the strap, side of the chair for balance. And raise the leg. And breathe. Release. Then we'll bring this leg out to the side, lift it up and hold it. If you need to hold on to the other side of the chair for support, do it. Final breath. Bring the prop out, leg out to the side, strap, chair for support, and lift. Exhale for the final time. And lower the leg. Set the prop to the side. Replace the strap. Now we'll move into a twist. So for this twist, we will have legs crossed. You can do that just from the ankles. Then bring the opposite arm to opposite thigh. Other arm swims around to the back. Pull yourself into the twist, or cross one leg on top of the other. Do exactly the same thing. We'll hold it for 3 breaths. On the final breath, see if you can twist any more at all. And then release, and we'll do the other side, crossing legs. Switch the cross of the legs. Ankles or legs, whichever one works for you. Opposite arm to opposite thigh. Swim the arm back. Take hold of the chair and pull into a twist. With each breath, try and just go 1 millimeter deeper. Final breath. Slowly untwist. Now we'll have a few standing poses. Begin behind the chair. Take hold of the chair with both hands. Gotta move my prop a little more. Take hold of the chair with both hands. Raise one leg behind you. We're going to do one right after the other, so it doesn't matter which one you start with. Point the toes. Should feel like a slight back bend in the lower back, and the legs, the muscles of the legs should all be firing. Switch legs. If you feel a little crunch in the lower back, try lifting the ribs. Let's do it one more time on each side. This is our version of locust. One more breath. Release. Switch legs. Final breath. Release. Next one is tree pose. So for tree, take a hold of the chair for support. I like to begin with my hand on my hip, same side of the foot that's going to pop out. So this can be tricky if you don't have the hip mobility. So let's do a few little exercises. Work into the mobility a little bit. So that you can do a kickstand here. You can bring it up a little bit onto the calf. You can go for the full on foot against thigh. But whatever you do, don't rest it against the knee. It needs to be above or below the knee. Kickstand, totally fine. And before we begin our breathing countdown, I'm going to show a wall option. So if the chair one is not working for you, come against the wall, lean right on the wall, bring the arms up, press them into the wall for support, and then do your kickstand. Take a minute to find your spot. That works. I thought it was going to be here. It was not. It was slightly farther out. This option is excellent. Let's begin our breath countdown, 3 breaths. Hold strong through the back and core. Release and switch. This time I'll show you by the chair. First, let's do a little bit of mobility work so we can get the leg open. All right, now choose chair or wall, kickstand, calf or thigh. Keep the hand on the hip or raise it up overhead, whatever you want. Now that you're in your pose, let's begin our 3 breaths. And release. We've got 1 pose left. We're going to do our standing sages pose. For this one, with this chair setup, I'm going to have my left leg first. It's the one that's farthest away from the back of the chair because we'll need to hold on to the back of the chair for support. So begin with the left leg up at the edge of the seat. Option 1, raise the arm up overhead and bring it down on the inside of the thigh. Stay here and push the arm and leg together. That's option 1. Option 2, bring the hand to the outside of the ankle and hold the pressure there. Option 3 is to take hold of the ankle and stand up. There's another option. This one's much trickier. Take the strap behind the back. Hold on with the right hand to the very end of the strap and the left arm to the other end of the strap. Bring the strap on the outside of the leg so you've got the strap on one side and the arm on the other side. And work your hands together along the strap. So you will do a much deeper bend. I dropped the strap. And the shoulder will be around, let me hop to the side so you can see the shoulder and the knee come close together and you work your hands together holding on to the strap. And there is no standing option for this because there's no way to hold yourself with support. So this would be the complete final option. So that was a lot of instruction. Find the one that works best for you. And we'll take a minute to get into the pose. So again, left foot up. Choose your option, arm up. I'm going to do standing. Take hold of the ankle or press into the leg or get your strap set up. For this option, come to standing. Everything else, hold where you are. And we'll do 3 breaths. I'm definitely going to wobble because this is a balance, and balance is not my strong suit. But that's okay. 1 more breath. And release. Switch the chair. And we'll do exactly the same thing. I'm not going to instruct as long as I did the first time because you've got it. We'll move right into it. All right, right leg up on the outside of the chair, farthest away from the back of the chair. Bring the right arm up. Come to here and press the arm and leg together. Or wrap around, hang on to the ankle, or do this and come to standing, or take the strap option. Give you a second to get there if you're using the strap. Remember, the strap goes behind your back, and you'll have the strap on the outside of the leg and the arm on the inside, and then you bend the arm around and get your hands as close together as you can without hurting yourself. You shouldn't be feeling any pain. If there's pain, stop and go back. Come to a different variation. All right, now that you're there, we'll begin the countdown. Woo! I got there. And breathe. Final breath and release. All right, take a seat in the chair. The final thing I have to talk about is Savasana, because Savasana is the 12th pose that they talk about when we're talking about poses that benefit osteoporosis or counter osteoporosis. Savasana is not easy to do in the chair. We can lean back and relax in the chair. You can take, where's my strap? You can take, this is not a strap, but take a blanket behind the head and lean back, and you just kind of pull on the blanket or a towel just a little bit so the neck can relax. My wide strap is actually working for this. So those are a couple options. If you have a desk, we'll pretend this is the desk, you can come forward and rest your forehead on the desk to do a seated Savasana. So those are some options. Otherwise, you can lay on your bed, you can lay on your couch, whatever works for you so you have the mobility to get up and down easily, because many of us don't have access to laying on the floor. So those are some options for Savasana. We're not going to go through one, but I highly encourage you to take a Savasana at the end of this so you can experience all 12 of the poses that benefit osteoporosis. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you really go for strengthening your bones, because that is the best benefit you can give yourself when you're trying to fight osteoporosis.